Okay, so now that we've been talking about grace and faith and miracles, I want you to understand how all of this comes together. I want you to understand how these things cooperate and work together. How is it that someone comes to an act of faith through grace and yet also through God's activity of miracles? How does that all work out? Well, the first thing you need to know is that God sends grace to this person. God gives us internal assistance. This grace is a movement on the person's will. It's like a little shove going, go ahead, believe, believe. It's a movement of grace to get the person to choose to believe. But He doesn't leave us with just that. As the theologians of the Middle Ages used to say, grace does not destroy nature, but perfects it. So God's grace acts in accord with our rational nature. It completes it, it perfects it, it cooperates with our reason. So in addition to the internal assistance of grace, God also gives us external indication of His revelation. And these are, in fact, miracles. This is so the act of faith can now be made in accord with reason. So God's doing two things here. He first sends us grace, that is the internal assistance that moves our will to choose to believe. But in addition to that, He also gives us external indications of His revelation, namely miracles, so that the act of faith can now be made in accord with reason.